showered. I need to wash my wig and I need to take my smoothie. Marriage is your spouse is going to get on your nerves every day at some point. And what's crazy is in my marriage, it just gets way deeper than just him getting on my nerves. I know my music is loud because I'm worshiping to try to get myself together for church today. So we have to record our youth services. We pre-record our youth services and then we air them on third Sundays. And we're expecting that this week be the last week so that we can start in-person service outside. And I promise you, any and every time I have to be in ministry with my husband, we argue. I kid you not, like clockwork. It's like, and I don't want to be the deep people that's like, the enemy is attacking us. I don't feel attacked. I just feel like this is clockwork, and it happens every single time. Every single time me and my husband have to be in ministry together, we argue. Every single time he is getting ready to go to minister somewhere, or I'm getting ready to go minister somewhere, anytime we are getting ready to be used by God, we argue. It's like clockwork. It don't even feel like an attack anymore. It feels like regular weekly homework. Every single time. Like I told y'all I wanted to do my smoothie this morning, and I come downstairs and the smoothie cup and the blender thing is not here. That probably means he took it with him and and made a smoothie this morning and took it to the gym with him. But on a regular Saturday, that probably wouldn't have pissed me clean off. It pissed me off today because we argued last night about whether or not Josh wants to share his food with me. Are you kidding me? Like, it's so irritating how the smallest arguments can now plummet their ways into a full day. It's the first time that I'm talking about it today because it's 12:20, and this has been on my mind all day because obviously he's my husband and we are one. So when we're not good, I feel it times a million. It's different. So I'm trying to worship right now because I'm also bleeding and I am not pregnant. And we was banging like rabbits last week, and I was convinced that it was going to work this time, and it didn't. I'm tired of crying on this app, so I'm not going to go there. But man, y'all know my channel is just what my channel is, and y'all just gonna get me where I'm at. And people keep asking for TTC videos, and I don't want to give them to y'all, but I already committed that I was gonna share this journey with y'all. And hey, listen, if it gets too heavy for you, then I'm really okay if you click off, and I'm really okay if you don't want to watch anymore, because I can understand it can be really taxing and a lot to have to watch me go through this. But imagine if you're tired of watching me go through it, how tired I am of actually going through it. We have to minister today, and I don't feel like it. I'm excited to minister, and I want to do it, but I don't feel like having to push through all of this freaking crap to get there. That's really where I'm at. Like, okay, devil, like, lighten up already. It's like, ain't you tired of fighting me every day? Or at least around the same time about the same stuff? I don't know, y'all. I'm not as irritated as I was when I first woke up, but I don't even like going to bed mad or waking up mad. The Bible tells us not to let the sun go down on our wrath, and I ain't want to do that. But like, it's 12:20, he got a recording at 1 o'clock, so I'm sure he's probably not coming home, which means I'm gonna have to go to the church at 3:30. and act like everything is sweet, and it's not. Then you be trying to find the time to still, make sure y'all good and stuff, because you getting ready to have to pour out. I swear, every month it's like I fight the same fight, and I'm very much so over it. So I'm getting ready to try to probably eat lunch at this point, because I can't just not have anything. So, welcome to the journey, niggas. Oh, God. So, I am going to show you guys how I style my hair. I have my wig back there drying. I washed it this morning. And I also wanted to give you guys an update because Josh did come home. I'm sorry, that's so good. I wanted to give you guys an update because Josh did come home and we did argue. And I told him that I was not coming to church today. Only for him to feel like he was about to leave. And he was like, the Holy Spirit told me I'm supposed to stay. Not because you said you're not coming, but because we need to keep fighting. I could have cared less that he said the Holy Spirit told him that, so. But he did stay, and we did keep arguing. He got hype on me, but I remained calm. I promise, I really did. I remained calm. Let me scoot over so I can see. I remained calm, and I used Nairobi. And I really just put it all over the top, because that's what I'm about to mold down. But I remained calm, and I just let him get it all out. I was about to feel like, who was he talking to? He wasn't disrespectful at all, but it was just like, dude was mad for real and got hype on me. And ladies, sometimes, if you anything like me, we be feeling like we gotta turn up back with them because who was you talking to? And I really feel like my pride had just was like, my pride did not want him to think that he was getting me, Like, I didn't want him to think that he was punking me at all. So I was about to let him have it. But then I realized, like, in my marriage, I have to remember that he's not my enemy, and we fight one fight. So I let him get it out, you know what I'm saying? And I said, okay. And it wasn't one of them passive-aggressive okays. It was like, you know what? I had to say more of a okay to myself. That, Kim, you not about to fight him. And we're not about to make this a war. So, we're still probably, like, upset with each other. Well, I won't even say we're upset with each other. I think that argument did need to happen, so thank you, Holy Spirit, for telling him that, because I was ready to just be mad. And I don't know if I wouldn't have gone to the recording today, or if I would have just, like, been late and made him think that I wasn't coming. Like, just being petty, you know what I'm saying? Like, just doing the most. And now you working so hard to prove that you was really mad for real, so then you just make it worse, and now y'all screaming and arguing at the church, and just doing a whole lot that's unnecessary. So, this is how I mowed my hair down. This is how I mowed my hair down, because my hair is too short to braid in cornrows right now. So, and it's actually a lot easier because I have a relaxer. So I mowed it down, and I'm not getting a retouch right now because I'm trying to get my hair to grow a little bit and kind of thicken up so I could get some knotless braids for vacation. So I mowed these pieces down. And then I'm gonna wrap this down while I do my face. Okay, so I found a do-rag. I'm gonna flip it on this side so that that ridge doesn't mess with my head. Anyway, so we got to a point where we could at the very least talk or whatever. We argued nice and good, but I just was glad. Remember I was saying earlier that I wasn't sure that we was gonna be able to talk, and I was gonna have to go to the church acting like everything was okay, and it really wasn't. Which I feel like we just in a little bit of a better place to get through the recording and stuff, I think. At least we got to have that conversation. But to be very honest, I like, as humbly as I can say, I really feel like I won this argument. And not that it's like we be battling each other to see who gonna win. Like, it's not about that. But I really feel like I won the battle of pride today, because my pride was really winning, which is why I sat there and I cried during the argument. And I told him, like, I'm on my period, so I'm really emotional, and I don't want you to think I'm crying, because he got to yelling at me. Like, not at me, but he got to yelling out of passion. And my pride was, like, real intense. And it was like, you're not about to punk me. But I had to chill out, and I had to just swallow my pride and say, like, he's not yelling at me and not fighting me. We're fighting this issue that we're wrestling with together. So how can I fight with him? And fighting with him, like, on his team, on the same team, it was like, how can I fight on his side? And it was, all right, cool. Because we started arguing a little bit about, and I told y'all it was about the taco. And we kind of got to the resolution that it wasn't that he was upset with sharing his food with me. It was, at times I make him feel like he can't have some of my food. So he felt like I was being a hypocrite. Like, hold on, how you gonna all of a sudden be asking me for my food all the time, and every time I ask you for yours, you be tripping. So he felt like I was being a hypocrite. I'm always on his head about putting stuff up. Like, stop taking everything out the refrigerator and leaving it on the table, and just leaving it on the counter and going to bed. Last night, I left the ranch out. I left the sea salt out. I left a bunch of stuff out. And I told him, like, you know what, you're right. You got me. I'm being hypocritical in this moment where I'm going so hard at you when I've been guilty of some of the same stuff that I'm going so hard at you for. But I also realized that it just is a true statement that, you know, I've been guilty of the very thing that I don't like. So I'll yell at people, but I don't like being yelled at. I'll tell people that I don't want you to leave stuff out in my house, but I'll do it in their house. And it's not fair. Have I been guilty of it? Yes. But is it true that I still don't like it? Yes. So I have to figure out how to hold myself accountable so that I'm not requiring of other people what I won't do for myself. So it was like, okay, you got me. And I really feel like I won against the battle of pride today, because truthfully, he was going hard, rah, and like super passionate about what he was saying. And as I sat there and I think he actively saw me swallow my pride, whether he'll admit it or not, I saw it. Actively swallow my pride and chill out. Like, don't combat him, or like, don't become this man's enemy without trying to sound deep. Don't become this man's enemy. How can you win this fight with him? And I think he watched that happen. Before you know it, he was starting to clean up his own words. He had softened his tone. And the Bible does tell us that a soft answer will turn away wrath. So I believe that my soft answer calmed him down, because if I'd have came right back at him, it would have been part 17 of all the other rah-rah arguments that we've had in the past. So if you don't learn anything from this moment, learn that a soft answer really does turn away wrath. And you just gotta learn how to chill out, and sometimes not saying anything really is the best thing. And he was like, I find it hard to believe that I just laid it into you like that, and you don't have a million things to say back. And I really didn't have a million things to say back. It was like, okay, you got it out, and now we have a clear understanding for why you was upset about that taco last night. Like Brianna said it. Sometimes we scream about the dishes, and it ain't even about the dishes. And last night was a scream about the dishes moment. The real issue was that you felt like you had been slighted, because I don't always be super excited or cheerfully giving in my mood for giving you my food, but then here I come asking you for yours, and I'm expecting you to be something that I wasn't. So he got me. He did, and I own that. So I just got to do better, fixing my attitude so that I don't be out here being a hypocrite, because it's not cool, and I wouldn't want him to do that to me. So this is kind of like a mini vlog / tutorial, but not really, because I don't have all that fancy equipment to do like fancy tutorials that I'll be watching and stuff, honey. I had a subscriber ask me to show y'all how I lay my wig, and I'm just going to show y'all how I do that. My hair is kind of like in a weird growing stage, and I'm back into wearing my wigs. Earlier this year, probably like end of last year, earlier this year, I was really into wearing my own hair and just doing me. But now I'm kind of over that, so I'm into wearing my wigs right now. I just ordered me a new wig, and I want to grow my wig collection so that for days like this, when I got stuff to do, like I've been kind of on the go this week. I did a podcast interview the day before yesterday, I think. I spoke for Jack and Jill Foundation. I just have kind of been on the go, been kind of filming, kind of been on camera, having to be in front of people where I look presentable. Now we're getting ready to film for church. I don't want to have to try to get a hair appointment in so that I can make sure that my hair is right. I think for that season, that was really what I needed and what I wanted. So now I just really want to grow my hair out and see how long it'll grow if I really, really, really take care of it. And I just want to keep it fresh up under my wigs. So for now, like I showed you, I mowed my hair down in the middle part because that's what I'm wearing today. I shampooed my wig. It's sitting under the dryer, and I'm going to let it dry until I have to leave. I have to leave in like 2 hours. I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to wear. We're supposed to wear denim and spring colors, but I'm not sure what that is going to mean for me. I'm also going to show you how I do my makeup because somebody else asked me for a makeup tutorial. So I'm going to try to give y'all both in one, if that's cool with y'all. Love you. Hey Google, play Great Jehovah by J.J. Hairston.
Great Jehovah by J.J. Hairston. Sure. Playing on Apple Music.
You're good and we won't stop praising. Yeah, great Jehovah. Stop praising. Hey guys, so I'm excited about this makeup tutorial because it kind of came out really good. So I start with my brows. I know a lot of people don't like to start with their brows, but I do. I guess ever since I started doing makeup, this is what I started with. And it just gives me a clean canvas to start my makeup with, and then I feel like it builds a portrait. For whatever reason, I just like it as my foundation. But anyway, so I use this Ruby Kisses pencil that I got from a hair store for like $3. And I fill it in as dark as I can because the pencil itself isn't very dark. So I fill it in as dark as I can, and then I clean it up with whatever concealer I like to use at the time. If it's like a really bright one, I probably am doing some color. If it's like closer to my skin, then I'm probably going for a natural look. But this one was kind of somewhere in the middle because I wanted my shadows to pop, but not be crazy too bright. So I fill it in underneath, and then I blend it with my beauty blender. And today I decided to use the same color on top. So I use a flat brush, and I blend that all out when I once I get my product on. You'll see me go back and forth with filling in my brows to make sure that it's as dark as I want it to, because I knew I was going for a natural look, but I wanted my brows to be full. I didn't really want no like empty spaces. I used very natural shadows. This Juvia's Place palette is one of my favorites, and I just went in with a brown and then kind of like a lighter pink pale shade for like my inner tear duct. And then I just put like a bright, glittery kind of shadow on top with my finger. I found to be much easier to apply those type of shadows when I just want something on top. But that was all I did for my eyeshadow, because again, this was like glam, but not really. Juvia's Place is just, you know, my get down, and I used the shade 310 as my foundation with a flat brush. And this is a pretty full coverage foundation to me. So it's like very dense. I don't really have to use a whole lot, and it gives me the coverage that I like. I also use their concealer. So with a beauty blender, I blend that all out. And then I really like the Ruby Kisses HD, I think it's called HD powder, translucent powder or something like that. And you'll see me use that to kind of bake my under eye and my highlight and stuff. But I also don't really contour. I haven't mastered the art of contouring, so I don't really like contouring myself or my clients. So I'll use like that brown shade in the Juvia's Place warmer palette, and I'll use that to kind of like bake contour for real. This makeup palette was a gift to me, and I use it as my blush. I use like 3 or 4 warm ruby colors, and I just get like a blush brush and use that as my blush because I like how warm it is. And I also use eyeshadows for my highlight. Y'all, I just be doing what I feel like doing because it's my face and y'all can't do nothing about it. So I use what I want to use to get the look that I want to get. So I use eyeshadow for my highlight because I like the way the eyeshadows sparkle. And sometimes the other highlighters just sit on your skin. So with the eyeshadows, I feel like it gives me the pop that I like. I'm also getting moles, y'all. Moles actually grow in my family. My family has them, my mother has them, and a lot of her cousins on her side of the family have skin tags and moles and stuff like that. So I don't know if skin tags is the word I wanted to use. That may or may not be a good term. Nevertheless, I'm starting to get moles, and sometimes like they'll grow and then fall off and then grow again. So I was using the eyeliner to kind of highlight them because I actually like them and I wanted to embrace them, even though they could be seen as a deformity. But I just used some regular hair store lashes, pop those on, and then y'all, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. I went in to try to do some eyeliner, and that eyeliner was thick AF, and I was so embarrassed. Like, I had no intention for my eyeliner to be that thick. I just wanted something simple to just line the eye, and here I go, Amy Winehouse in it. Like, good Lord, it did not have to be that intense, but honey, I had to match the other eye, so it went from simple to woo in like seconds. So I'm just adding finishing touches on my mascara, and I'm gonna line my lips with the same liner that I used for my brows, and spray my face with this glow stuff that I got from somewhere, I don't know. And then I use NYX or NYX, whatever you choose, gloss on top. And I was really, really satisfied with the way that it came out. I'm always fixing, primping, and doing other stuff to see if I like it, but that was really it. There go your makeup, girl. Gotta get that neck, because I'll be looking 17 different colors. Anyway, I had no intention for my eyeliner to be this thick, but it still came out cute. Yeah, I wasn't looking for this thick of an eyeliner, but there we have it. I really am a fan of this Ruby Kisses HD powder. I got this from the hair store for $4, and I really like it. I really like it. Let's work this wig. Then we're gonna put on our clothes and get going. Hey Google, what time is it?
It's 2:58 p.m.
Yeah, see, like I have to be gone in 15 minutes. Okay, so my wig is dry. I molded her down with the same Nairobi foam that I molded my hair down with. So now she has a little bit better of a swing to her because I washed it out. Underneath is still kind of wet, so I'm gonna try to hit it with the blow dryer real fast. But I'm gonna pop some curls in and show y'all how from fresh I put her on. This just makeup. There you go. Okay, so by now my hair should be dry enough. I've got my curling iron heating up. Once I'm done with my makeup, hey Google, what time is it?
It's 3:02 p.m.
Yeah. So I'm a little bit in a rush. Take that off and kind of blend out that harsh line because I don't want that to be ugly. And then I flip the lace back a little so that it's flat on my head. And make sure that that's flat like that. I put that behind my ears. I take the bottom of it, I flip it back. Because we molded it as like we did, it should lay down pretty nicely. And even just putting it right on my head, we're already flat. I ain't did no hot comb or none of that. So let me scoot back so you can see. It looks like I'm like right on it, but I just pop it right on. And now I'm gonna pop some curls in it, but for the most part, like even now after I've curled it and stuff, I'll scoot it back a little because I don't want it to be too far on my forehead, because that's just not cute. But I'm gonna hit it with the blow dryer, pop some curls in, and then like once I've curled it today, tomorrow I'll probably show y'all. Tomorrow when I go to put it on, I'll just put it on and fluff it. Like I cut some layers in it yesterday that weren't there when I got it, just to give it a little something different. And then I'm gonna get dressed, pop some curls in, and then I'll come back. I'm back. Started sliding on me a little. Split it down the middle and throw some big old curls in it. Big chunk like that. Curl it away from your face. Hey Google, what time is it?
It's 3:11 p.m.
4 minutes. Ouch, 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 ouch. That hurt. I mean, that hurt. Jesus. So I'm about to throw these curls in here. And I don't always, depending on what look I'm going for, I don't always complete the curl at the end. But today, I think it might be just easier to do it. But you know, like I'm not even using a clip or anything. Now the thing is now that I think about it, it would have been much easier to curl to do all of this last night. Like, if I would have known that I was going to want to wash my wig and stuff so that it could completely dry, I don't know that I would have curled it yesterday, but I would have washed it and let it dry overnight. Yeah. Curl away from your face. You can, I mean, depending on what look you're going for, you can do like really big chunks or really small ones. But like, I want this to fall by the time we start singing. So I don't want it to be super duper tight. Throw that behind me, and then this piece is kind of important. So we try to pay close attention to that and kind of leave it by itself so that it has its time to shine. My earrings are downstairs, but I can still show you guys. Yeah, we leave that juicy piece to live her life. So like, since we molded it, it really shouldn't need too much laying or whatever, but like, just to hit it with the curling iron is really all you need. And then the piece, the side that you haven't curled, you're gonna do the same thing. Yeah. Okay. That's that. Spray it a little with your got to be. And we gonna brush him out with the denim brush. Brush that back and let that thing sing for you. Okay. Hold it. Just brush it out. Brush it back. There we go. That side did better than this side did. There we go. That's better. Yeah. Brush this out and let her look lovely. Yes. I like it a lot. So I may be like 3 or 4 minutes late, but yeah, that's pretty. We like it. We like it. Once you add the earrings, so yeah, you let that just kind of breathe and do its thing. My smile gets a little strange. Let's go.
If you or your family have experienced financial hardship as a result of COVID-19,
We are in the
try
car.
seeking help with full tuition assistance. Safely get the end-to-end
On our
degree
way.
training you need with online and
Lock the
on-campus
door.
classes.
Turn you off. We should be good to go.
And then we can still go wherever the Holy Spirit takes us.
I've been vlogging today. Say hello.
Hi, vlog. How are you guys doing today? I'm blessed.
I told them that we was arguing, so they know.
It won't be dropped off on your
I didn't think we was arguing that hard.
We was.
Businesses are hand-built right here in your hometown.
Yeah.
Using
We've
very
done much
unique
worse
industry-
arguing than we did today.
It don't matter. It was still arguing. You said you wanted to argue so bad, so let's argue.
Ah, sure did. We're about
I
to
told them that I won that argument.
Oh, yeah, you did, baby.
And you don't have to say it like that.
You said I ain't have to say it like that?
I'm saying, you can say it like that if you want to. I know I really did.
I didn't feel like it was a winner or a loser. I felt like we both came out of it winners because it seemed like we finally understood each other.
No, what I told them that it wasn't I won against you. I felt like I won in I won against my pride because you was definitely going off.
Yeah.
And I could have gone off right with you. Hindsight is on, Jesus. If that line wasn't long, I would definitely tell you to swing in there. But
That's what by after.
I could have went off right with you, and I could have intentionally or pridefully wanted you to know that you wasn't about to yell at me. But instead it was like, what's the point? And the point is, we needed to understand what the real root was. And it wasn't that it was both of our insecurities kind of clashing, but mainly my irritation was rooted in the insecurity that you didn't want to take care of me or you wasn't going to be the type of husband that I could feel safe around. Because you were still stuck in your ways. But that wasn't what it was. You just felt like she out here making people do stuff that she ain't doing.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I did notice that you saw me actively, whether you admit it or not, actively not yell back at you.
I was so thankful that you didn't.
Because your whole mood, like your entire demeanor and like disposition changed.
Yeah, like after I had did all that yelling,
Like
it was
you
like,
changed.
you know what, she's not screaming back at me, so maybe I should relax and just like kind of explain what I just said in anger.
Because you started cleaning it up fast.
Yeah, like when I said it's a million things that I think you a hypocrite about. It's not a million things. There's literally 2 things that I thought of.
And you said
Why did I
that
say
right
a million
away.
things?
But again, that's why I'm saying I feel like I won, because any other time I would have been too prideful to let you yell at me like that. Because there's a difference between you're just like, I'm yelling because nobody hears me, and I'm yelling because I'm mad and you don't get it.
Yeah, I think you was. I don't like to say won. I like to say.
I'm not saying that I won against you.
Well, I don't know. I just feel like MVP is a much better word to say. Like you was the most valuable player in this game.
Okay, that's a good term, but what I said to them earlier was that, my chin hairs are fighting through the makeup.
Yes.
Don't. Anyway, I told them that I feel like I won the fight for us.
Yep.
Like I was on your team and chose to play with you instead of play against you.
Yeah, thank you for that.
That kind of sounded like I wanted an applause, but I didn't. I just wanted to acknowledge that.
No, you did it. You definitely did that, and I appreciate it.
Because when you was like, I find it hard to believe that you ain't got nothing to say, I really didn't.
I did at that point. Once we talked a little bit more, it was like, okay, maybe she really is hearing me.
What you mean you did at that point?
Because I feel like that was what you said as soon as I stopped yelling. Like, that's what you said.
In that moment, I really only had, I don't think you were listening to me just now. Because your response didn't make sense.
Well, let's make sure. I feel like what you said was, why can't I never remember exactly what people say?
It's okay. Anyway, I think it was a tough day, but we made it through it.
It was, man. Serving the Lord and His people
comes with a high cost.
Goodness, like.
Dang.
What?
It was 2 fire trucks and a fire SUV. I just knew you had that smoothie cup today. That was another thing that was burning me up.
Oh, no.
I saw that me found it in the freezer.
I'm like, and she put it in here too.
I did, with more smoothie in it that I
Yup.
was supposed to thaw out and
Yup.
drink. That's so embarrassing. Oh my gosh. I really hope Sunday comes out good. I would tell y'all when the service is so y'all can watch it, but I don't know if it's gonna come out good, so I don't know if I'm gonna do that.
You feel like your lead was bad?
I just don't know what it was. I didn't feel like I bombed. I just, like, Wednesday, I felt like, yeah, like I felt like I was in my bag. But today, it was like, that's probably cool.
I feel like you was just nervous today, but
I was very nervous
vocal ability
today.
seemed the same.
No, I kind of felt like okay, vocal ability was probably the same, but today was good voice, but nerves.
Yeah.
But the nerves might as well have still knocked me down a couple notches.
I don't know what that is. Like, how you got so nervous? That's a big house.
It is big. Like a museum. It's almost like when you about to publicly speak and your mouth go dry out of nowhere.
You've done this speech a bunch of times by
Yes.
yourself, but now people are here.
And your mouth is dry and you done forgot everything.
Yeah. That's why practice. That's what I'll never forget those lessons that Mr. Boozer taught me. He said, you don't realize how much you need to practice until you get in front of people.
For real. Because you think you got it.
You need to fall flat on your face a few times. Everybody got something.
Oh, for sure. Even if it's big or small.
Mm-hmm.
But what I told them earlier was that for me, I don't even want to call it an attack. Every single time we are expected to be in ministry together, this happens. Every time. It can be on a different scale, but every single time. Like, sometimes it's bigger or smaller. But every time we argue, we got to push through. We got to get right. Because I meant what I said. I was not coming today.
I figured you did mean that.
And I knew that I was going to blow up and only be worse than... I was going to make it way worse. But
yeah, I was wondering how you was going to pull that off, though.
I don't know, but that's the danger of anger, though.
Everybody she loved them.
Exactly, but that's, again, the danger of being that angry. Now you are getting ready to ruin people who didn't even have anything to do with this.
Yep. And that's when I was like, I feel like the Lord was telling me.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, good.
What can I get for you?
Let my wife go first.
No problem.
Hi, can I have a double cheeseburger, please, deluxe, with everything on it, including bacon?
Gotcha. So bacon, mustard, pickle, onion, lettuce, tomato, mayo.
Yep. I don't want the tomatoes, I'm sorry.
Okay, you're fine. What else we got for you?
I'm gonna do a Cajun fry,
Okay.
with ranch and a banana milkshake, please.
Okay.
Can I have my fries well done, please? Or extra crispy, whatever you guys call it.
You said the fries?
Yes, please.
Gotcha.
I'm probably gonna change my burger order, but I'm gonna let you go.
Okay. I'm gonna have 2 galley boys, fry, and don't you guys have like a caramel milkshake?
Yes, we do.
Yes, that.
Just a caramel milkshake.
Let me call Tina. These are very fresh.
Oh, try it. So you're fresh.
It don't taste like nothing. Thank you. Oh, I like one.
How could you taste? You couldn't taste the caramel?
I think it's because I took a fry.
I was just telling Kim I can understand how people be on like emotional eating and stuff. Because today was a rough day and this is making me feel so much better.
Yeah. I'm glad we're doing it together, though. It'd have been a little not so good if we did it by ourselves.
I probably wouldn't have came by myself. I was counting on you coming with me.
I was surprised you told me I look good.
Oh yeah, you walked in, took the whole show. You're the best looking person here. I'm serious.
That's cute.
That's the truth. Thank you, Lord.
I can't even get to my burger. There's nobody I'd rather argue with.
Me neither. What good makeup.
They gonna ask me is my period over.
Oh yeah, that's the next best one. Well, no, that's the first best thing. This is second to that. He went to Utah.
Sure did.
Like, food really be doing it, man. Sometimes.
If we was able to have sex after this too, that would be like euphoria.
Right. Now, if you put this out, somebody gonna say, "Well, y'all could."
I don't like having sex while I'm in my period.
Put a towel down.
That hurts. Like, our uterus is inflamed. I'm gonna show you the picture.
I did not know that.
It's so much bigger. So I feel like you be poking it. I don't know if that's real. You be poking something that hurt. We did it one time when I was in my period.
It wasn't pleasurable?
I mean, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. Because all our lady organs be hurting. My body by itself be hurting, and we're a lot drier. And I think we did it in the shower. So, you know how water just be dry anyway. I'm tired. And now I'm starting to look blue out. I'm tired. I'm gonna go see my dad because he just got out the hospital. And I'm going home. So I just went all the way. I'm all the way wrong. Because I'm at Krispy Kreme. And I just got a half a dozen donuts. Not for myself, but I'm getting ready to go see my dad. And I thought that I would go bringing gifts. Every time my daggum husband drives this car, he always has to adjust his seat so bad. Ooh. Anyway, I'm going to go see my dad, and then I'm going home. I'm kind of tired. Every time I am like on stage or ministering or doing anything where it requires a lot of energy, if I'm in one of them modes where I just leave it all on the floor, it takes so much out of me. So I just be feeling kind of like depleted after, which I guess is a good thing because it means that I really did give my all. So, what am I about to do? I've already said a million times that I'm getting ready to go see my dad. And my mom too, she's probably there. I don't know if my brother is there, but I will see if they'll say hi to you guys. If not, then I'm going home and I'm going to get in the bed and I'm going to relax. I told y'all, I think a while ago that like I am just I'm stunned. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's a rainbow. I could cry. Oh my god. Wow. Oh my god. Seeing a real rainbow does something to me. Wow. Oh my god. I hope I can see it when I drive down this street. Oh my gosh, that just stopped me in my tracks. Thank you, Jesus. Where is it? That was beautiful. And all I can do is say thank you, Lord. I'm about to wreck into this car. Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh. I haven't seen a real rainbow. Oh my God. I'm about to cry. Oh my God. It's beautiful. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know why that's making me cry. Oh my God, it's beautiful. And I feel like it keeps getting bigger and bigger and closer and closer. Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you, Jesus. That is beautiful. Oh my God, that is beautiful. Jesus, that is beautiful. That is the biggest, prettiest rainbow I've ever seen in my life. That is beautiful. And that is so embarrassing that I just got done crying like that. But oh, wow. Can y'all see that? Like, it doesn't even do it justice for what it looks like in person. But that is the prettiest rainbow I've ever seen in my entire life. Oh my gosh. Wow. It's taking my breath away. It's the biggest rainbow I've ever seen right in my face. Like, it's huge. I'm tired, but I am excited that this is a large t-shirt that I'm wearing. Although some people would say, ooh, that it's a little, like it's not. Haters would say it's too small. Me, on the other hand, I feel like it fits just right. I don't want it to be too tight or too blousy, but I feel cute. And I feel like I'm starting to lose a few pounds, and I'm proud of it. Okay, so like I was telling y'all when I was putting the wig on, because I've already curled it, tomorrow or Monday when I go to work, when I go into the office or if I gotta do anything, I kind of just let this wig become what it's gonna become. And then I may only have to curl like the bangs or something, because they may do something weird. And then I have my little styrofoam mannequin head. And one of these days I'm going to get a real mannequin head that I can like sit it on a stand and stuff, and it could just be standing up. And then I wrap the band up under it, and then I just let her rest. But she feels so flowy and so full now that she's been washed, and these curls will just kind of sit there and they'll fall over time, because right now I'm just kind of into not really uniform but brushed out curls. And I'm probably gonna actually color this black soon, because it's really, really, really brown. Like in the light, I don't know if you can see, but it's very brown. And I like that, but I think I want to just probably go black so that it can be real silky and sheened out and stuff. So like in the morning, if I was going somewhere, I would probably just curl the bangs again so that they can be, you know, fresh like I want them to be, because I don't even think they're really curled like I wanted them to. So I probably would just recurl the bang and that's it. But I'm showing y'all how I got ready, and I'm also showing you how I take it all down because the shutdown process is real. My process is a little strange because some people would say like, well, you gotta wash your makeup off. And I do, but I don't really wash my face. It's crazy, I know. I kind of do, but not really. I don't like cleanse my face with a cleanser. But I use virgin coconut oil, especially when I have makeup on. And it's proven to be the easiest way to break down my makeup, take my makeup off, and moisturize my face through the night. I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'll do it. If y'all want me to do a skincare routine, I can. I know it's like skincare what, but my skin really has like done a 360. So this is probably from like my period and stuff, but my skin is actually doing really good. But I can tell y'all if y'all want to know. If you don't, it's really okay. But I just use, I'm telling you, it's the best. Like I was watching on TikTok, I was watching this girl. This stuff was like $45 and it breaks down your makeup and all you have to do is put it on and wipe it off. I'm like, girl, I can do that with coconut oil. So I put it on and it literally starts breaking it down. I'll take my lashes off because those usually I just kind of put them up. But then I go right into the eye and it starts to just break it down. I get a big glob of it on my hand. And for whatever reason, the gentleness of the oil doesn't like burn my eye or nothing. And I love it. I get a warm rag and I wipe it off. And just like that, it's gone. I promise, for myself, it's been the easiest way to clean my makeup off. It's the easiest way for me to take my makeup off. I don't know if I'm like super behind the trend or if people been doing this or if people don't know nothing about it. If it's your first time hearing it and seeing it, then honey, use it to the glory of God, because surely when I found out about it, I felt like I needed to tell the world. And just like that, makeup is off. Ain't no makeup on my skin. Well, from what I know, it ain't on there. And I even sometimes will wipe down with like an alcohol swipe or something. Listen, if you don't like what I just did, you don't have to like it. It's okay. You don't have to love it. But guess who does? Me. And that's all that matters. Y'all the one who asked for this stuff, so. I would like, do y'all ask for it so y'all can judge people? Do y'all ask for it, you could be like, I don't like that. Or do y'all ask for it because you really want to know how they got it and then you tweak it to your own liking? What you do? I don't know. Yeah. So that's what I do. I'll put some moisturizer on my face. And I'm about to go lay down. I told y'all about my good friend, Janae. She gave me some ovulation strips so we can try these because I'm almost a firm believer that I'm not ovulating. I tried the clear blue ovulation strips last cycle and they all came back saying that I wasn't ovulating. So I'm gonna try these and I'm gonna try the rest of these. I got I have five left of these and a pregnancy test in here. So I'll try these mixed with these because she gave me quite a few, so that'll help me get through all of this next ovulation period, because her and Gabe was telling me that I could potentially be trying around the wrong week of knowing when my ovulation is. So that could potentially be it. Maybe, you know, me and Josh are working on getting health insurance since we're 26 now. Trying to work on getting health insurance so that we can go to an OB and go to a fertility specialist so they can tell me if like it's something that's that I'm doing wrong or something that's wrong with my body, preferably not, or something that we can change. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see. I definitely tied this too tight. I was trying to show out for y'all, and that sucker was too tight. Won't be doing that. There we go. There we go. I love y'all. What was that? Good night, y'all.